Hello there.
Ah, you are better, I see, Ulukai.
Sure am.
Then you will want to find Shemaz Zeb and begin searching the regions for the Mons. Please know that all the soldiers of every region are on the hunt for you. I would suggest that you stay here in Shamazar until you feel you are ready to travel into the other regions. But know that you can enter any of them whenever you feel the need.
Thanks for the tip.
It is my honor to help you, Ulukai. But another word of warning. Some Daokas lead directly into soldier camps. You would be wise to enter only those Daoka that you know lead to someplace less dangerous.
I'll keep that in mind.
Then I will not keep you any longer, Ulukai. Shemaz Zeb waits you in the village to the west. If you would like, I would like to take you to the village.
You can take me there, huh?
Yes, if you would like.
Sure, I'd love the company.
I will show you what I can along the way. Please follow me, Ulukai.
Foreign vegetation detected. Warning. Low-level energy source detected.
To the north of this spot is where the Temple Fae is. Many soldiers of Kuroax are around there. You should not enter there, Ulukai.
Sounds like good advice.
The Temple Fae is one of 4 temples in this region. The other 3 are to the northeast of the Temple Fae, but they are all smaller. We must go now. We are here, Ulukai. The village is just to the west of here. I hope Shemaz Zeb will be of some help.
Ditto, pal. Thanks for the tour.
My honor, Ulukai. Wait, I did want to give you a small piece of advice before I go.
Shoot.
There are convoys of supplies leaving almost all regions of Adelpha. They go to supply Feyran soldiers. If you can, you may want to stop them when you see them. I know it could make the soldiers weaker over time.
I'll try. Thanks.
May the Yads be silent, Ulukai.
Warning. Low-level energy source detected. detected. HKP-12 ammo located. Metal detected.
Come here a second, would you? Hi there.
Oh, the Yods have returned you from your sleep. I am pleased.
Thanks. Now, about that Mon.
I have waited for this moon since I was a small Talan to finally meet the Ulukai.
Great. The Mon?
Oh yes, yes, the Mon. I am afraid I have a confession to make.
This is going to be bad, isn't it?
Yes, Ulukai. I do not know where the Mon is. Please forgive me. But the Shamas before me would reverted before telling the secret of the Mon.
That's okay. It's what I expected with the kind of day I'm having.
Wait, a Dalan named Narn has searched for the Mon for the past few moons. His friend was killed by Croax. Since he believes the stories about the Mon being a powerful weapon of the Yods, he is trying to claim it for himself.
Has he made any progress?
Again, I fail you in not knowing Ulukai. I have not seen him since last moon, but I need to find him and calm the fire that burns in his essence before he reverts Croax.
Sounds like Croax is in need of a little reverting.
No, Ulukai. The essence suffers when Talan reverts Talan.
Notepad accessed.
Can you tell me about Fei Ron?
There is little else I can tell you, Ulukai. I wish there was more I could do. Shabazz Mason might be of more help. He is older than I. He is usually found at the Temple Elui, to the far north of the Temple Fei.
Could you heal me?
Of course, Ulukai. Now be more careful.
Key detected.
Can I see you for a second? How's it going?
At long last, the Ulukai has arrived. My father would be proud to know that I am meeting you.
He would?
Yes, Ulukai. He was a recreator like I am. My name is Clath. I am eager to be helping you.
Can you explain what a recreator is exactly?
We are but a few Eloi Talan who can recreate simple objects after we have examined them with our essence. We have been working for Pharaon for thousands of moons, though, creating weapons for his soldiers.
Against your wishes, I hope.
That is true, Ulukai. And to show this, I would like to offer to help you on behalf of all recreators. You need only show us any of your sacred objects which fuel your weapons, and we will attempt to make them for you.
How do you know about those?
All Talan have them, Ulukai. We have studied them and found that we would be able to recreate some of these objects with material from Adelpha. If you want any more history about us recreators, see Hoon in Okriana.
Can you make me any weapons?
Sorry, Ulukai. The weapons we know how to make are made to be fueled by a Fey Talon's essence, like the soldiers. From what I hear, you do not have this essence, and these weapons cannot be used by you. I wish I could do this for you, you must know.
Lexicon accessed.
What other help can you give me?
You know that many regions here supply different items for Pharaon.
I'm finding that out, yes.
Well, besides helping you with making weapon fuel, we recreators have an idea.
What's that?
You can affect the soldiers that block your paths to the Mons by finding a way to get each leader of the regions to agree to stop producing their supplies to the soldiers.
Yeah? Thanks.
Mar in the village here, for example. All Talan are afraid of him because one bad word from him and any Talan will disappear forever. But Mar is stupid and does not understand the harm he causes.
What can I do?
If he were to agree with stopping risk production, all Talan would do so gladly. But you will have to convince all here and Mar that you are indeed the Ulukai that we all hoped would come.
What do you need to make weapon fuel for me?
You need only bring a sample of the weapon fuel you need made, and I and the other recreators will know what you need made. At that time, we can tell you what material from Adelpha we will need to create your fuel.
Can you make these?
I have seen those before, yes. Bring me these objects for one container of these fuels.
Can I see you for a second? Hello there. Hello there.
Greetings, Ululu. How are you this moon?
That's Ulukai, isn't it?
That is what I said, no?
Okay.
Mar knows what he says. Mar is leader of all Shamatzar.
Lexicon accessed.
What can you tell me about the risks around here?
All the risk goes to the soldiers. We keep a little for ourselves. But friend Croak says too much risk makes workers slow.
Guess that doesn't apply to soldiers, huh?
What?
Forget it.
If soldiers not get risk every moon from us, friend Croaks would be very mad, and soldiers would become weaker. I cannot let that happen. We need soldiers to protect us.
From what?
From something I do not know.
Lexicon accessed.
Is there anything useful you can tell me about the soldiers?
They guard us from something.
What?
I do not know. But whatever it is, they need a lot of race to do it. Times that they do not get rich, they become very weak.
Mar, is there any way I could convince you to stop your wrist production?
What you ask for would make Frank Roax very upset. I do not think that is a smart thing for Mar to do.
Why don't you ask the other Talon?
You would have to know that all Talon like very much you, Ululu. And I also think that there must not be many soldiers left in Shamatsar to be upset with Mar.
Do you think it's okay now to ask them?
I do, but many speak of their wish to see the Essence Stone back in its place again.
Notepad accessed.
What can you tell me about Shamazar?
Shamazar is the best of all regions of Adelpha, cause Mar is in charge.
And just who put you in charge?
Croax did. I always think that Frank Croax was mean, Talon. But he visited me one moon and asked me to lead all of Shamatsar. So I do. He's good, no?
I don't know. I wonder why he picked you.
Because Mar is the smartest Talon of all, Ulubi.
Yeah, maybe that was it.
He also said that I was, how did he say, not able to cause an uprising, whatever that is.
Sounds like the same logic a certain nasty goose stepper used. So what do you do?
I count risks and tell Frank Croax how many workers not finish their work with a risk each moon.
What happens to those workers?
I think he takes them to go talk to them or something. They never come back. So they must be getting a different job somewhere.
Yeah, probably pushing up daisies.
You think that is a good job? Maybe I should try it.
Have you any idea what kind of food resources Feyron has overall?
Soldiers are strong. I do not like them strong.
What about the soldiers' weapons?
Weapons of soldiers, really strong.
What about the soldiers' morale?
What is morale?
Tell me a bit about Riss.
We plant it for the soldiers of Croax. They eat so much of it that there is little left for the other Talon.
Is there anything you can tell me about Croax?
His time here on Adelpha has made us all suffer. Sometimes he is seen in the Temple Fey leading his men, but I have not seen him since you arrived, Ulukai.
What can you tell me about Mar?
I am too close to that Talon to speak about him. He will hear me.
Have you seen Narn?
No, not this moon, Ulukai. I hear he is very upset. I only hope the soldiers have not reverted him.
Mar, is there any way I could convince you to stop your wrist production?
No, I do not think other Talon will follow their great leader Mar on this.
Why?
They all speak quietly of wanting to see the Essence Stone returned. I have never seen Stone either. Mar wants to see pretty stone.
Notepad accessed.
Who do I ask about this essence stone?
Speak with Zeo about that.
Notepad accessed. Unstable organic energy detected.
We're trying to find Zeo.
He is at the Well of Essence. Look to the far northeast of the Temple Fae.
What do you know about the Temple Fae?
It is a very large temple that is completely surrounded by water. Pharaoh had it built, so it was the center of Shamazar. Many soldiers are inside.
Warning. Mid-level energy source detected. Foreign vegetation detected.
Can I ask you something? Hello there.
Hello, Ulukai. Are you ready to rough up some soldiers? I want to fight soon!
Aren't you supposed to believe in peace?
Yes, I do. I want a piece of the soldiers. I am a guardian, but I am working as a race counter to get closer to Croax and Ferran.
Ah, very clever.
Yes, it was mostly my idea. So Cream helped a little.
Warning. Mid-level energy source detected. UCASH-1 ammo located. Detected. Stable organic energy detected. Metal detected. Stable organic energy detected. One ammo. UCASH-1 ammo located. Metal detected. HKP-12 ammo. HKP-12 Foreign vegetation detected. HKB-12 ammo located.
Order!